Hey, this is Josh Rhodes with Crypto Y'all. Hope you're having an awesome day or night whenever you're watching this. This video is meant to teach you or anyone interested who are crypto curious, but you want to know how to spot a scam because they're all over the place, not just in crypto, all over in the real world, right? Everything from Bernie Madoff and Enron on Wall Street to your local person on the street selling fake goods, all the way to crypto and everywhere in between. So it happens a lot in virtual environments, and crypto being a blockchain technology and the internet being a place where people can connect with each other more easily than ever. I talk to 3 to 5 people a week who have been scammed, specifically usually in an Instagram chat or Telegram or some private message where they're in a vacuum and they're with someone else virtually who's really good at building trust and rapport. And so I wanted to just show you an example, just one example, and this can manifest hundreds of different ways, but hopefully some of these things that I can point out, I'm just going to show you kind of on my screen, an example of something that I'm pretty sure is a scam, and maybe it'll help you identify. And I'm even going to show you some private message scripts from a representative from this particular project. So check this out. Okay, so I have about 250 members in my mastermind and private mentorship called Get Paid Daily. It's a part of my Crypto Y'all education brand. It's all about helping people acquire the skills, the knowledge to be self-reliant, self-sovereign, and self-confident in their crypto investing. One of the biggest things about crypto, the reason why I even came on the scene to begin with, is because we needed an alternative financial system that doesn't rely on third-party intermediaries. If you remember the 2008 financial crisis, it was mainly driven by the greed of retail's big banks and the incompetence of the US government and global governments. So Bitcoin then ironically came out in 2009, approximately. Well, fast forward, we've grown up in a generation where we delegate financial investing and things like that. And so a lot of people get scammed because they are used to delegating their investments. They think, oh, I'll give you capital and you'll give me my return. In crypto, one of the things is the transactions are immutable, meaning these smart contracts that you can't charge back like you can on an American Express or any credit card. The transactions, the peer-to-peer transactions or the contract-to-contract transactions, you can't reverse those unless specifically designed through the smart contract to do that. But 99% of the time, you can't get your funds back unless the other peer that you sent it to sends it to you voluntarily. So enter many, many scams that you can look out for. So on my screen, this is one that one of my members said, hey, can you check this out for me? And I said, absolutely. It's what I'm here for, because here at Crypto Y'all, it's all about having a human approach to crypto and having somebody you can trust just to bounce ideas off of. So I'm looking at my other screen, the screen that you're looking at. And I don't know anything about this, this protocol, I'll call it. It looks like it's called Capital Blockstream. And I'm just going to peruse the website here and identify a few things that I've checked out and now I'm a little skeptical of, and you'll see why. So first of all, they will, the well-funded or the successful frauds will have a really fantastic UI or user interface. They will be graphically pleasing. They will have great words, great copy, but there will be some chinks in the armor that you can look for. So I'm not going to read the entire website to you, but I do want to point out a few things. Capital Blockstream is the global leader in Bitcoin and blockchain technology. That's a generic phrase that doesn't really mean anything. It's just rhetorical, but your common average day Joe that doesn't know much about crypto might be impressed by that. Our products and services form the foundations of the financial infrastructure of the future. As crypto grows, we believe everyone should have a simple and familiar way to access it. So they're selling accessibility, a way that's expertly designed, clearly explained, and professionally managed. Okay, they forgot a D. You'll notice there's a lot of typos throughout this website. We make crypto easy. Okay, no period. So I'm not an editor, but even in the above the fold paragraph, like the paragraph, this is where they are supposed to get us. There's at least 2 typos, which tells me that they may not command the English language perfectly, which means they might be offshore, which means they're not regulated more than likely by any kind of United States government. And not that you have to be in the United States. This could be a global thing. It could be European. You don't have to be a United States citizen for this video to be helpful to you, but I'm going to continue. So they've done a great job of productizing and providing these branded products, these technologies that they leverage: Liquid Network, blockstream mining, core lightning, blockstream satellite. These are all words that you can pick up anywhere. And as a matter of fact, they have this: Liquid Network, Bitcoin's leading sidechain, enabling fast, confidential transactions and the issuance of assets. Now, there are such things as side chains. There 100% are, but I have never heard of the Liquid Network. Now, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that the Liquid Network doesn't exist or that it's not a real thing. But I have just, there's 22,000 cryptocurrencies out there. I have not invested in them all and haven't researched them all, but this is supposed to be a network. So let's just Google the Liquid Network, and then conveniently at the top of Google, Liquid Network is here in a new website. And if you notice, aesthetically, it looks kind of similar. Not exact, but similar, but probably the same font being used on the menus in all caps. And if I scroll down, I can read everything that basically I read on this page. It starts to look very similar. I'm back on the main page I was on. Anybody can set up a wallet. They will all give you a wallet and a dashboard, and it's all fabricated. Okay. They're going to say, give us X amount of money. We're going to turn it into a lot of money. And they're going to show you that increase is happening. But in reality, it's all fake. They can make their user interface and their user experience say whatever they want to. It's a ghost town. If you keep scrolling to the bottom here and you click on the terms and privacy, this is literally just page 1 of the website. I'm going to get to the end here shortly, but if you'll notice, just even if I look at the first paragraph and then I go over here to Liquid Network and I scroll to the bottom and click on terms, I can see that the first paragraph is virtually the same. So that's not in and of itself the wrong thing, but you'll start noticing that the languages are very similar and that the terminologies that they use, even the name, is similar. What am I getting at? The point here is that they have set up an alternative website so that when you do get curious and you do start Googling around, when you see things like the Liquid Network, that you'll find it, that it will look official, that they are referencing real things, and they've got all these partnerships that some of them are real entities, but like you can't link out to them. Like Huobi is a major central exchange. Some of these others are real, and some of them I've never heard of before, and they might be made up. You can go make a logo up in 20 seconds now using AI or graphic software. So my point is, don't fall for it just because it looks good. Next, lastly, let's look at pricing. Well, what do I mean by pricing? Well, this is basically like a trading or an investing as a service type offer. If you start looking at these things, they're going to start promoting a daily rate. Now, it's not impossible to earn these rates in crypto. I do it in yield farming all the time. However, they're going to recruit from you in chunks, and they're going to ask you to, you'll probably deposit $500, and then you'll upgrade to 1,000, and then you'll withdraw a little bit, and they're going to create these different programs that have different profitabilities: 1.1%. 0.93%. They sound exact, right? They sound specific. And it looks like they've created various products that you can invest in, or vehicles that you can invest in, and they all have a different name, and they all have a different like term or kind of like a shtick from crypto, and they have different deposit amounts so that they want you to feel like you can ascend as an investor to these various different parts. But basically, they all have the same terms and deliverables. If you look at it, like there's different deposit amounts, but the returns percentages are virtually the same. And so it's just all kind of like sketchy when you look at it. So I'm going to pause here and just say, hey, look, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And if there is an attractive person in a Instagram handle or private Facebook message or a Telegram, and they're talking a big game, just know that when you send them your crypto, you will not get it back. There are scams. Like, I want you to Google pig butchering scam. The new pig butchering romance scam, according to Gardy, involves scammers making contact with their victims on dating apps. Okay, so this is happening now, but type in the word crypto, and the same thing happens. So here's how a pig butchering scam plays out. Once host finds a suitable target, the proverbial pig, they stay in constant contact to build a relationship. After earning the victim's trust, the host encourages the victim to start cryptocurrency trading. And you can dive deeper, but then what happens is they get $500 from you, and they show you on your interface that you're making $1,500 a week. And then you're like, wow, I've grown, to $2,000 in a week. And then they're like, yeah, we're going to grow it to 5,000, but we need $1,000 more to unlock the liquidity pool fee. They'll just start making up these terms. Or, hey, if you want to withdraw, you got to send us another $2,000 so that we can pay taxes and do the release, because they might show you that you've made $50,000. Case in point, I've got some correspondence that I want to share from one of my members who fell victim to this, unfortunately, before they met me. And they were asking me in retrospect, hey, was this real or was this not? And so real quick, this is just a picture of the text that my member sent me, but it's actually a copy and paste from their Instagram message with this representative from Capital Blockstream. Just listen to this. On the second question, I have a method that I've used to get 500K with 50K within 6 months, and it worked for so many others too. Okay, general. If you invest 50,000 in Capital Blockstream Bitcoin Trust, you will be earning 1% daily return. That should be $500. That should be $500. Then leave it for 4 months. So they're getting you to think, okay, long term, 4 months, long term, quote unquote. It will give you 60K in profit. So 50K plus 60K, you'll be at $110,000, right? Okay. 110,000 will qualify you for NFP. NFP is down here. This is their deposit amount of 100,000 plus profit, 50% single day trades to 80%. They don't exist. The greatest traders in the world can't do that. The other question you got to ask yourself is, how do they make these percentages? Where do the profits come from? What's their income stream? So it's at best a Ponzi scheme, and at worst just a total lie. So all this being said, then both of us can invest in joint venture, or you can do it with your friend. Either way, so you're going to get your friend involved. So now I've got more pigs to butcher. Minimum is 300,000 and a daily return of 6%. So assuming we both invest in joint venture after the 5th month, we both contribute 150K each. So I'm going to do this with you to make it 300K. That will earn us $540,000 in profits within a month. I'm going to stop reading now. Just wanted to show you, like, don't fall for smarmy, veiled characters on the internet that you can't trust. Instead, seek to acquire the skills yourself. You might be like, I'm too busy to learn crypto. Well, then don't get into crypto. But you can make life-changing money with crypto. It is an asset class. It is real. Okay. Just because there's scams doesn't mean there's not earnings and rewards that you can partake in. I've done it myself, but you've got to acquire the skills. If you can operate a Google Chrome browser, you can do crypto. You don't have to know how to code. You don't have to read code. You don't have to there's none of that. You don't have to be a macroeconomic expert either. You just simply need some good skills on board that can help you just hit singles and doubles and triples, just like you want to do in any business. And that leads me to my final point. Have a business plan for your crypto portfolio, not just gambling or playing slot machines. And so I want to share with you my investment framework that has worked so well for me for years. And I want to give you an opportunity to adopt this framework yourself. Okay. So this is how I grow my crypto net worth methodically, systematically. I call it the crypto flywheel method. First, you generate cash flow with things like trading bots and yield farming and non-custodial DeFi investing, meaning you're not dependent on some third party that's promising you the moon. You can go in there with your wallet, deposit, withdraw, harvest, compound, use the rule of 72 at your bidding, and pull those daily cash flows, those daily harvests out of the crypto ecosystem, and then move it to the second part of the flywheel, which is appreciation. This is where most people start their crypto journey, but it's actually not the best place to start. You want to create cash flow. You want to create, any good business has income stream. So we can do that with DeFi, but then that's decentralized finance. Then we want to move down and start building our bunker money, our bull run portfolio, our long-term equity holds in the blue chips, and the things that we believe are going to be part of the social fabric of our culture and our civilization. Okay. You might be a huge Bitcoin believer or Ethereum believer or Polygon or Avalanche or Chainlink or XRP, or the list goes on. Use your cash flow to dollar cost average into the things that you know have a longer shelf life, and they're going to have incredible upside in multiples. And that's just a matter of knowing what you're talking about, right? How to research, how to know what to buy into. I have a list of 33 altcoins that I methodically invest in, and I give my members that list every week, every month of the year. And we do a weekly coaching call where we're up to speed. We're doing new yield farming strategies. We're buying better and awesome crypto narratives that are going to give us the 10x, 50x, 100x opportunities going into the bull run. And then lastly is leverage. And leverage exists in any asset class. That's when you use your equity, when you use your assets to go and purchase more cash flow. So you can do that inside crypto. You can do that outside crypto. You can use that crypto to buy real estate. You can use real estate to buy crypto. Leverage is awesome, and it's the way the wealthy continue to grow their net worth. But you got to know what you're doing in crypto. You got to have a plan. You got to have the skills. So if that's something that you want to do, if you want to be a part of my Get Paid Daily Mastermind, I would love to potentially interview you. It is a four-pronged approach to crypto training and mentorship. First of all, I have a learning management system, walk you through everything soup to nuts. We do, it's self-directed. You can go as fast or as slow through it as you want to. I also do a weekly coaching call where every single week, rain or shine, unless I'm on vacation or I'm sick, we're doing a live call, troubleshooting, Q&A, new training, new investments, what's hot, what's not. Are we taking profits? Are we accumulating? How are we managing our money this week? That's a live touch point meeting rhythm that me and my team of investors have every single week. You also have unlimited support. If you want to be a part of a human group of people who have great core values, they have skin in the game, they care, they have a purpose bigger than themselves, and you need someone to help you have some hand holding, jump on Zoom calls, have unlimited access to me, I'll be your support mechanism. And then lastly, it's all about community, right? So what about those other 250 people that have skin in the game? Well, we have a Discord group where we are in constant communication and we're showing each other various crypto. We're basically crowdsourcing market intelligence all day long, every day, and we're helping each other build our wealth. That's where you'll have access. That's called Get Paid Daily. Now, how do you apply? Well, it is invitation only. I only allow a certain number of people in at a time because of the unlimited nature of the deliverable. But if you want to just maybe apply, get on my email list, check out my case study where I help or walk you through how to set up your first or next passive income crypto investment in the next 48 hours, even if you're a total noob. Just click on that, opt in to watch the video. I'll walk you through it in about a 15-minute video. And if you like what you see, schedule a call with me. That's all you really need to do is jump on a Zoom call with me. We'll see if it's a good fit. If not, I'll point you in a better direction. Hope that was helpful. Josh Rhodes, Crypto Y'all. Go to cryptoyall.co to watch that case study, to opt in and potentially book a call with me. That's cryptoyall.co, no .com. I do have .com, but for this particular case study, you want to go to .co. All right. I hope to talk to you really soon. See you.